Alrighty, hello everybody. Welcome back. We streamed yesterday, and now today is gonna be doing the Team Rocket stuff in the radio tower, and we gotta go all the way all the way to Blackthorn and battle Claire as well, which Claire, I'm pretty sure, is going to have a level 49 as an ace, and then the rest of her team is going to be like mid 40s, so a little bit nervous about that one. But this is the team. We got quite a bit of levels on the previous stream. The level up was Godzilla, but everybody else was 40, except for Godzilla and Morticia. Oh, excuse me.
Remember what it's like? Yep, the dog's like, let's go. Do you remember what it's like? Yeah. Oh, bless you. You remember. Yeah, my baby. You should be Chris. Okay.
We have the Team Rocket stuff to do today, which there's gonna be like 5 important trainer battles at least, just here, because you have all the admins, and then we have a rival battle once we come back down to the underground section. Let's just hope we fight a lot of like beak boys that give us a lot of XP, because we saw at a first glance with how good the Lucky Egg can be with us fighting lower leveled stuff, but so isn't the whole thing that Silver is supposed to be like Giovanni's kid? Like, isn't that the whole rumor or concept behind him? Whoa, why did that do that much damage? But the whole point is that, like, Silver's supposed to be, like, Giovanni's kid, so wouldn't you think he's gonna be kind of, like, I don't know, the same? The same as Giovanni? I don't know. But I have a decision to make, because Shadow Punch here is base 60, doesn't miss, and Magna Bomb, we just taught this thing Magna Bomb. But let's be honest. Magna Bomb's good against, what, 2 typings? Rock and Ice. I don't think I need it. We will give ourselves a Stab Shadow Punch instead, because that's a smarter thing to do. Just not good for situations like going against Staravia here. But Staravia shouldn't be too much of a problem. Oh my god. Pokemon, not specifically the game that I'm playing right now. First Rock Slide we go for and we miss. Isn't it like a 10% chance to miss? Alright, and luckily we still have a lot of lemonades left, and we can buy more of them, really. Alright, what do you got? Raichu? Ooh. Thunderbolt. I mean, we should eat this, right? Dude, come on. Really? Is this really going to be a sign of how today's going to go? Getting critted, getting parried, and then getting parried on the first turn? Really? This is how today's starting for us. Tail Whip? Okay. Luckily, you don't have anything on your moveset that will take advantage of Tail Whip, so I don't need to worry about that too much. And I think Shadow Sneak can kill from here, so we're gonna go for it. Yup. But think about it, we kill 3 fully evolved Pokemon and we level up, which is kind of nice because typically in the older games it was harder to level up, but they also didn't give you lucky eggs like this. Like Generation 5, Black and White specifically, was the first game to like give out the lucky egg as like an item. So much so that I was like, oh, this is the first game that the lucky egg, like, it was introduced in this game, and it's like, not actually. It's actually an item since items have been a thing in Gen 2. You just never see anybody, you know, hunt for them because Chansey's like impossible to catch. Level 38. Lileep. I don't think I'm afraid of this thing. I don't think I should be afraid, I should say. Ingrain. Go ahead and Shadow Punch. Get your little bit of HP back. Golduck. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot I had Heat Proof on this Dusknoir. I completely forgot about that. Which I always forget that Heat Proof doesn't make you immune to Fire-type moves. It just really knocks down the power of Fire-type moves. But that's still pretty good because we have a lot of bulk on us. So, ooh, Executor. I like this. But this is what I'm saying. Like, we're fighting level 28, 25s. And we're getting a lot of experience for it, so... This is, like, really helping out. With us trying to stay pretty close with the game's levels. Because the thing is Heartgold and Soul Silver... Well, just Gen 2 in general is notoriously known for having pretty bad level scaling. Even when we go to Kanto, it's going to be pretty rough. But with me doing the level booster and making things like be fully evolved by 40, the Elite Four, for example, is going to be like probably... late 40s, early 50s. And then Lance's Ace should be a 60, whatever that may be. And that's going to be what we find out in the next stream. You know, given that we make it that far, of course. Alright, Crunch. Doesn't do too much. I'm surprised we outspeed. I am surprised we outspeed this Croconaw. Fearow. Damn it, man. Mirror move. Alright, level 36. Alright, so this next battle, Dusknoir, should hit 40, and then we can hopefully let Tyranitar go out front for a little bit. Just gotta be careful for a lot of typings. Has so many weaknesses. I think he has like 6 weaknesses. Oh, come on, man. Come on, Corphish. You couldn't just die to the Shadow Punch? Alright, now you're just being annoying. Get out of here. Yeah, we have 49 speed. So yeah, that makes me even more like intrigued how we outsped that Croconaw when we have 49 speed. I don't think he's that slow. Right, Jigglypuff. He's got Sandstream. Oh, that helps me more than you could ever imagine. Phoebus. Yeah, Phoebus ain't touching me. It won't be able to do that much. Okay, so now we can take the Lucky Egg off of you, throw it on you. This might be one of the first times I've seen the bag here have, you know, 10 different, like, things. 10 different pages, I guess you could say. Like, having that huge amount of items. We will just fight all these guys on this floor right now because do we have two admins in this battle? Two admin battles in this section, and then I think we do. I think it's two admin battles in this section. This guy's got a team of 4. Yanma. All right, we're not taking the risk here. We're just gonna go straight up for the fire punch. Well, actually, now that I'm intimidated, I might need to go for the rock slide. All right, Godzilla, come on now. You've been well trained. You've been with us since. All right. Well-trained Godzilla. It's like a jinx, apparently, because he keeps hurting himself. There we go. Skip Loom? Okay. Oh my goodness. Mega Drain, how much does this do? 16? Okay, we're fine. And we woke up immediately. Damn. First turn wake? We'll take that. And Staravia. So this guy was entirely weak to rock, considering every single one of his mons was the flying type. Crazy. Alright, level 37. What do we got? Lily. We just saw one of these not too long ago. Amnesia. That's fine. Crit was unnecessary there. Would have preferred that crit, like, I don't know, the turn before. Kangaskhan. Dizzy Punch, because yeah, outspeed me, of course. Doesn't do too much damage. Crunch does a good amount. Still no confusion from the Dizzy Punch, which is great. And actual steel type move by this point. I don't know, but I am going to be smart here and just heal, just on the off chance that it maybe does have Iron Head, because I don't think it has Flash Cannon. I don't know when it learns Iron Head, but I also don't want to take any unnecessary risk. Okay, you went for rest, so probably doesn't have anything to hit me with. Of course, Fire Punch isn't going to kill. We'll go to sleep this turn. But 2 Fire Punches will do the trick. We'll get 2200 XP for that, so level 38. See, this is going swimmingly. Going swimmingly in terms of leveling up. The team be 45, you know, before leaving this event. So by the time this event's over, and it's very much possible. Because like I said, there's so many important battles that you gotta do. I don't think any of them are gonna have fully evolved mons, except maybe the last one. Like, fully, like, required to have fully evolved Pokemon. I think the last one will. Oh, you know what? No, it is just one admin battle on this side. Oh, you also have a team of 4. And you have an Earth Ring. Level 25. Okay. Doesn't matter, it still gives me good experience. Caterpie. Bellsprout. Okay, what do we have going on here for these, You have a big angry bear and then a bunch of babies. Dang, why'd that Phanpy give me so much experience? There's a good chance that Tyranitar hits 40, Petrol. Chocopi. Well, it's gonna make it a lot harder if this is what I gotta fight. 616. Rotom. Ooh. What form? Refrigerator. Okay. Rockslide should do a lot. Now this is interesting because he's in the fridge form, but does that mean that he has Blizzard? Or did that get overridden by a different move? Probably got overridden. And because he went for 2 double teams, I now can't hit him. Which is just wonderful. Alright, this pissed me off. I know this is not, whatchamacallit. It won't be super effective, but, it will still land, and we have hustle, so. That might be one of the more interesting, like, moveset adjustments I've made. Based on what the Pokemon typically does and with its ability. Because I've kind of always thought Magna Bomb was like not a good move. And then like when we went through Alpha Sapphire, you know, not that long ago, we had our Meganium, which was randomized to being a Steel type, learned Magna Bomb and everything like that. I'm like, And then we soon found out how good it was. Oh, I don't need to heal at all. Now the question is, will I get enough experience from this scientist to hit level 40 before we go in and we fight the admin? I don't think so. I think if we got to kill the Rotom with Tyranitar, yes. And you only have one. But it's a neat arena. At level 36? Let's not take this thing too lightly, though. Alright, we were close. But it should be okay, because the admin battle, I think he's going to have... Because normally he does have a team of 6. Team of 6. And I think they're 30 to 32 normally, so... It should be... Excuse me. It should be... like 36s and to 38. So, I'm going to try not to speed up the admin battles, but... if I forget, I apologize. Alright, so... I mean... I think we obviously go for Fire Punch here. Is enough to kill. I was worried that it wasn't because we don't have the expert belt anymore, but then I remembered that I'm a Tyranitar going up against a Roselia, so. Alright, Krogunk, this should be faster than me. Level 40. Lotad. I mean, a stab crunch should just be able to knock this thing out, right? This is the admin part of this area. And we have to go out and then go to the underground section. This is good for us, because I'm going to have to go back and heal. And, oh, I just remembered now, because we have the rival battle to do. We have an ice tick for his Flygon. So that's actually really good that we have an ice type now. Because otherwise, I mean, we would probably have to rely on Dusknoir Will-O-Wisp in order to get past them, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Oh, yes. Alright. This Pikachu with Thunderbolt did what? 22 points of damage. And a Meowth. Yeah, this guy's team was terrible. This guy's team was absolutely awful. Got a child like me. I mean, you can have your doubts, my guy, but the fact they let you run around being an evil team admin with that team, crazy. Alright. So our Magnezone actually got a pretty big buff because he now has Discharge instead of having Thundershock, so I'm a lot more confident leading with him. Because, yeah, he had Magnet Bomb, which is good for him because he's got Hustle. Sure, he's got Seed Flare, which is just a good move to cover for any potential groundwater types that we're locked in against. But having a better stab electric attack is doing us a big favor. I'm still surprised though that we haven't ran into more of these graphical glitches. Very much surprised about that. Alright, so let's go ahead and reset for Ron here so we can not have the graphical glitch happen. $19.01. We played this for 19 hours already? I guess I did do a little mini grinding session. And so far, we have done everything we could given the HM requirements and restrictions that we have. Wait, we're not making this mistake, because I'm not trying to go into that rival battle and get smacked up, because it can happen. It really could happen. I'm not trying to have it happen to me. So let's go ahead and heal up. Still haven't used the Salamence yet, which is great. Probably going to end up using him today in the gym fight against Claire. The Kimono Girls Gauntlet is going to be, as we saw in Heartgold when we did this before, you don't get healed. So I gotta make sure that I have plenty of healing items before I go to that dance theater, especially if I'm gonna go and try to catch Ho-Oh. Which we don't know what Ho-Oh is randomized to. Just yet. Which actually, when I think about it even further, say we do go farther, once we get to Pewter City, we you can get the clear bell and go to get Lugia. So as long as I'm still very much alive and kicking, whatever Lugia is randomized to is gonna be level 70. Well, actually, no, it's gonna be higher than that because of the randomizer, so it'll be like 80. Yeah, we're gonna burn you, Braylon. I remember what you did to me before, buddy. I remember what you did to me before. I don't remember who he killed off the top of my head. Oh, it was my skunk tank. That's what it was. I remember Braylon killing my skunk tank, and I will never forgive him for that. Alright, rival battle time. Actually, we're making pretty quick work of this Team Rocket event. I'm surprised. Albeit, we've only done one important trainer battle, and this is our second one. And then you have pretty much 3 of them right back to back to back. Manectric is the lead. Okay. So here is the thing. Do I... Yeah, I stay in. I think a Seed Flare... I would like to think a Seed Flare could just kill. Of course I get fucking parried. I'd like to think a Seed Flare would just kill outright. Ooh, it was close though. Okay, we'll go Magnet Bomb. My guy's got... Oh, Custap Berry. I was about to say, no way he's got a Quick Claw on him. And with the Hustle Boost, even though this is resisted, this should kill. I don't know if I have a Paralyze heal or not. Alright, of course you're going to send in Flygon. That's the smart thing to do. Which is why I send in my Glalie. I can kind of tell what level you are. 38. Actually, you're not as high as I thought you were going to be. Yeah, I thought he would have been. I thought he would have been pushing 40 at this point. Which, whatever, doesn't matter to me that much. Chaos in his own. Now, because Cast Form sucks, do I take this opportunity to heal? Absolutely. The only thing I have though is a full heal, so. Which, given that we're not far in the underground tunnel, if I really have to go back and heal, I think we're fine. I'm curious, how much is a stab at discharge gonna do to you? Is it gonna be enough to kill? No, but it was really close. Now he's just going for... He's just going for weather moves. Okay, so the scary thing is that every time I attack, it just says the, and I'm always thinking that like they're gonna move before me, but not exactly. This is gonna be a good amount of experience. Go ahead and go for discharge. This shouldn't kill, and actually, that's weird. Because this Lapras is also level 38. That's odd. Alright, so it goes for the Perish Song, which is not great. if I'm being honest. Not great. But it's not really that much of a detriment because I can switch out. We'll be fine if we do need to switch out. Ariados. Yeah, I can show this rain. Does he have Drizzle? Oh, even better. Shadow Sneak, that's gonna do like maybe 6 points of damage. Oh, never mind, he got a crit, so that's why he did more. I was almost right on the money with that too, which would have been, that would have been freaky. What else you got, my friend? Ninjask. I don't think. No, Ninjask is not gonna have dig. He's not gonna have dig. What? Like I was like, why so serious? Because oh, I'm not trying to look at the Pokédex right now. I'm trying to agree with Magnezone, which is wonderful. We might actually make it happen with getting half our team to 45, because that does include Salamence, which is already at 50, so I'm not expecting to get everybody to 50. That's just gonna be, that's gonna be too much. But now that I think about it, because we're making kind of good pace with the Team Rocket event here in Goldenrod, maybe what I might do of Blackthorn. I might actually do that, because if I'm fighting these levels right now and getting a lot of experience, then going and giving myself the best possible team before fighting Claire, it's going to make things a lot easier for me. And that's realistically to have. Don't get me wrong, our team is not perfect, but I think we're in a lot better spot to handling these important battles, and kind of because of that, our death counter hasn't been going up as much. There's going to be some more randomized items down here, which we got an energy root, which we'll take because it's essentially a free hyper potion. So absolutely we'll take that. Oh, you can just walk. You can walk right through and you can go battle all these people. Fork over your goods. No thanks. Whoa. I wonder if you give me a lot of experience. I'm not sure, but we're gonna go for the Magnet Bomb. That's great, dude. Like, I'm not even being sarcastic about that. That's so good that we do that much damage. Albeit it was 15 levels lower, right? But that's great that we do that much damage with Magnet Bomb. Go for Feint. Alright, level 44 for Magnezone. Croagunk's gonna come out. Go ahead and discharge again. Oh crap. Don't I have to do the Dragon's Den stuff too? Technically, don't I have to do the Dragon's Den stuff? Because if I go to like get the badge, then yes, you don't get the badge until you do the Dragon's Den stuff. Which, I mean, really shouldn't be too long. As long as I don't get popped in the fight against Claire. What you up to? Confound by the doors? No, it's actually a pretty straight shot over here, my guy. I'm not really worried about these doors at all. Elekid? Did I really waste a Seed Flare on an Elekid? Yeah, I do. So I think it's left, right, middle. And then you can click the purple one, of course, to open this door. If you needed to go back. But we obviously don't need to go back just yet. We're just trying to get Magnezone to level up, and once it hits 45, which it probably is going to hit 45 right now, off killing Banette. That's just incredible, man. That's just incredible how good this Lucky Egg has been for us. So I wonder who... Maybe Dusknoir? Or do I go Tyranitar again? Because if I'm thinking of what I want to be my strongest mons, maybe leveling up the actual stronger ones first would help, and then leaving the weaker ones for the basic like bitchy trainers that we gotta fight on our way through, like the ice path and all that stuff. I don't know, but I will go with T-Tar. Okay, so we got a metal coat. I think we already got one, in case we do need to use it as a evolution. Use it for an evolution, I should say. I don't show mercy to my enemies, especially not brats. Oh no! Dr. Bob. That's actually quite the title, my friend. Quite the title. And smooch him. I miss our starter, man. Could you imagine? Well, actually, no. Our team wouldn't be the same if we had Jinx and Ampharos still on the team. But it would still be pretty good, right? Because we'd have the Ice type. We'd have the Electric type. We would just be missing out on the Psychic part for Jinx. Alright, we got another choice Scaff. Also, I find it criminal that we found the Lucky Egg after our Glameow died. Like, imagine if we had the Lucky Egg when Glameow was still around. Dude, we would have gotten that thing. We would have gotten that thing to Poor Ugly in no time. And how convenient that you can get that thing out of my face for rubbing it in my face. Dr. Jill. I think the one thing that I wish, just as like looking at it from like a fantasy mindset thing, and I don't know if Drayano did this when he made Sacred Gold. I don't remember because I haven't watched anybody play through the entirety of Sacred Gold in years. But I wish there was more Team Rocket involvement in Kanto. I wish there. But it is what it is. Alright, so TM13 is for submission, so that's not really a good move, especially because that TM is normally the TM for Ice Beam, so a lot of Ice types are going to learn that. Maybe some Dragons, and some a good move, either. But that's 2 of the sections down, so now we got to go back up the radio tower and run the admin gauntlet. We got a toxic orb, which is good if we get anybody that has toxic heal. Ooh. Alright, so let's see. Oh, you know what? I just remembered too. If we do the Dragon's Den stuff, you get a static Dratini, which, so does that get randomized much like the egg, the Togepi egg gets randomized to have extra sensory? Because if so, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, so yeah, let's keep moving. Mom, not right now. I'm in the middle of saving the radio tower. I also like the fact that this is probably the one time, or one of the few times that I'm doing this event and I actually have somebody with Fly, so I can just get myself out when I need to. Getting a lot of engagement on this one TikTok video, which should be linked in the description right now. But yeah, there's actually a couple TikToks that we uploaded yesterday got some traction. One in terms of likes and the other one in terms of comments. Do I even want to look at the comments for it? Because I guarantee you it's probably one of my Rocket League ones. That's good. Yeah. So it's funny because it's always the people who are like, oh, I play ranked and yada yada yada. And it's like, that's cool and all, right? And more often than not, I'm just being silly. It's not like I'm posting anything actually that incredible or game changer, because I'm not a pro. So, but I think the reason why this one TikTok in particular is gaining a lot of traction is because it was one where me and Dante were playing against a couple of people, and they lost to us, but wanted the rematch, and they were like, "Oh, rematch, scaredy cat, blah 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 blah," and then they just got absolutely stomped. It's very much the all bark, no bite, meaning like someone is thinking they're so much better than what they actually are. Because I don't play competitive that much. Really, I don't play much competitive in any of the games that I play. I just play mainly casual. Like, that's just what I enjoy playing more. Because competitive, you know, nothing against people who play. My competitive, I don't want to say my competitive edge is gone, because I definitely don't think that's true. I just think when it comes to like my competitive nature, I don't want the competitive side of the game and the fact that I feel like I need to win take away from the point of playing games, which is to have fun. So here's a good example. Me and Mr. Brown are doing the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet co-op series, and to add a little bit of competitive nature in there, we do Wi-Fi battles against each other after every few gyms or so. That is just to add a little bit something different to the series instead of the other plethora of Let's Plays or Nuzlocke runs that you see of those games, considering those games have been out for 2 years now. So, more than 2 years now. But when I just kept getting my stuff smacked because my team wasn't as good as it did weigh on me a little bit, because I'm just like, dude, what do I need to do? And then eventually I started winning some matches, and now it's like, okay, I got it figured out. I got something that works. So, playing competitive, I don't hate it, but it's just not my go-to type of thing. So when I upload clips and people try to be like masters or whatnot, I understand that there's people out there just trying to help. Like, I'm not doubting that at all. But there's like an irritation about it, because you're just like, you're missing the entire premise of the video. And I don't think I get more annoyed with this than in Minecraft. Whenever I upload Minecraft shorts or Minecraft TikToks, what's going on in the clip is not necessarily gameplay related. Sometimes it is, but sometimes it's not. So when I have somebody who comments something that has nothing to do with the video, I'm just like, dude, you're ignoring the entire premise of the video. Quit being a Minecraft master and watch the video. Okay? Like, or if you're gonna comment something like trying to be helpful, be like, hey, just a tip, you should do this because this will help you with this, that, and the other thing. Then that way your comment doesn't look like, you don't look like a dick, basically. To put Alright, come on, Godzilla. We can't be hurting ourselves right now. We're right at the end of this battle against Proton. Wigglytuff's gonna eat it now because it's got a defense curl. But yeah, like, I just feel like people get irritated over the smallest things. They get irritated easily instead of trying to embrace what is supposed to be essentially harmless fun. So I know it with really anything, it can go one of many ways, and that's just up to the interpretation of the person, right? But just it's some of those things that irritate me, and it's like I don't want to sit there and not upload content involving those games, because it's like I don't want those people to be the reason where I'm like, okay, I don't want to upload anything involving this because it's not worth it, because that's just not true. But it just gets real irritating real fast. Okay, so you went for one double team and then you swapped. Not sure what the strategy is here, but I do come equipped with Fire Punch, so say goodbye to your 4 Shattered because Tyranitar's just got a lot of attack and it was quad effective. Swampert. Ooh. Is this where I make the big brain risk? This risk could cost me a lot here, but I'm gonna do it. And this is how I end up losing shit. It's because I do stupid stuff like this, but there is a chance that he does not have a ground type move. That chance is not very high. So here's the thing, chat. Seed Flare's 85 accuracy. I'm pretty sure Mud Bomb is about the same accuracy. So the fact that I missed in a pivotal time said everything I needed to say. And that's exactly why Pokemon cannot be a fun game sometimes. I'm lucky he had Mud Bomb, because I think if he went for Mud Shot, I don't know if Mud Shot is weaker than Mud Bomb. I can't remember off the top of my head. But I'm glad he didn't have anything stronger than that. But Swampert having Sandstream is actually, like, I think it's decent for him, just because he doesn't get affected by it. I don't think any moves get powered up by the Sandstorm. Okay, so Takedown does quite a bit. But this is the thing, though, right here. This one typing, Water and Ground. Seed Flare would have absolutely obliterated him if I had connected. Especially because I was level 45 and he's 38. We would have absolutely obliterated him. And he gets crit. I don't remember if the admins heal in their battles at all. I mean, we'll find out soon enough. Wait, does he not have a water move? So went for takedown, mud bomb, mud shot, and yeah, on God, he might not have a water move. Alright, now that he's gone. Skunk Tank. I mean, I think we gotta go Happy Feet here. Immune to poison, resist dark. Man's farting all over the place. He's got flamethrower, which really isn't gonna do that much. I wonder if a stab dark move would actually do more. It's got a lychee berry. Okay. You have Sucker Punch or something? You have Night Slash. Okay. Electabuzz. I mean, I think Godzilla can handle him. Okay, it goes for light screen. That's absolutely fine. Crunch should do enough to kill. I actually didn't think it was going to kill in one hit. Okay. Okay. Sure. Sucky thing is that outside of knockoff, we can't hit this thing. Which is why I'm going for the burn as well. I don't know if he's going to have much in the form of... We'll take it. So he'll also get hurt by the sandstorm too, so that's good. Oh, he's got punishment. Knock off his berry juice. So do I go into Empoleon? Because I'm like 90% sure he has Earth Power. I don't think I do. I think I just say screw it and I stay in. Yep, he did have Earth Power. So I'm glad I did not. I'm glad I did not make that switch just now. So Earth Power is going to do a lot. Knockoff's not going to do any damage now because he has no item. Why does she have just a team that can stop me? I think the main culprit and the main reason why is because her entire team is 38. But I think it really did come down to the fact that we missed that Seafleur when we needed to connect it. Okay, light screen wears off, which is fine. I don't even remember who went for light screen. Was it the Electabuzz? I like how it went for punishment once and then just stuck to going to Earth Power. Alright, but knockoff is gonna knock it out. What else are you gonna have that I need to magically take down? Oh, it's the Deoxys from earlier. Which she swapped it out immediately against our Tyranitar, so we just go back in that T-Tar. Because it went for one double team and then it swapped out immediately. Which is crazy considering we missed Crunch after I went for one double team the first time. I don't think that berry's saving you, brother. You have like 60 base defense. You have like 60 base defense. It's just taking away the super effectiveness of the move. But it is not gonna save you. But shout out to the lemonades. They really came in clutch for us so far in this series. Like, being cheaper than potions, needing to use them in the overworld. I don't think you guys would have understood how pissed I would have been if the reason I lost my Magna Zone was because I missed Seed Flare the moment I needed him to hit it. I don't think words would have been able to describe the anger that would have been flowing through my body. So my thing is, right, I don't think he's gonna have an entire team of 40s. So the previous battle, or realistically on paper, it should be harder. Yup, there it is. Alright, so 42 Steelix. Okay, so Steelix, I'm not sure what you're gonna start off with. Alright, you're cursing. That's fine. One surf should take you out from. One surf should take you out from here. Yes, it does. Luxray. Damn, we really could use a ground type move, huh? This is like the third Mon across these last two battles where it's like, if I had a ground type move, I'd be chilling right now. But even then, Luxray isn't... Dude, come on. He got the chance to para and flinch the same turn. Now remember, guys, I don't have anything to clear this para. Have anything to clear off this para, but he did swagger me, so this crunch should kill. No way you're focus sashed. This son of a bitch, man. Man really has a focus sash on his Luxray, and I got flinched again. Okay, you missed. I outsped him just now. Was he going for Roar or something like that? It's the only thing I could think of that he would have been doing. Lunatone. I don't think this thing can really do much to me. Embargo. I hope that doesn't mean I'm not able to use healing items, because I need to use some sort of healing on Godzilla. I guess Godzilla's 45 now, so maybe I don't need to. Delcatty? I'm gonna Rock Slide. It can take me out all at once. Luckily, it can't put me to sleep. It can go for a Attract, though. Which I just remembered as I clicked the move. And we get full para. Miss Magius. See, there's a part of me that wants to stay in, but there's a part of me that thinks this Miss Magius has Magical Leaf. I guess here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to stay in, I'm going to heal, and see what he goes for. We haven't seen the Ace, either. So... because the Ace is normally, what, 38, so... I do need to switch. Ace is normally 38, so that's what? 3.8, 7.6? So his Ace should be 46, whatever bring out. I'm gonna go Lockjaw. Okay, he goes for Spite. That's fine. Because we still have Crunch. Even on the Glalie, so... oh my god. Canlon Berry. Miss Magius has like no defense. Why would you run a Ganlon Berry? I know it's randomized, obviously, but like why would you run a Ganlon Berry on Miss Magius? We get another crit with Bite. Or Crunch, sorry. That's crazy. Okay, we're seeing double. Alright, so I don't... okay, Jaboka Berry, that's fine. Goes for Psywave, which that does random damage every single time, so... we get the defense drop. I'm gonna Ice Beam here. Yup, because I knew you were gonna go for Spite, buddy. Which, what happens if you go, if it goes for Spite and you clicked, like, Crunch there? Do you struggle? Or, like, I don't know. I don't remember. I don't really think I have those situations happen that often. Damn, level 46 though was the ace for this area. Was the ace for this entire thing. And here I was thinking this operation was going to take me like 2.5 hours to get through. Now, got the Rainbow Wing. And don't the Kimono Girls give you the bell? Alright, luckily enough, we did not suffer any casualties, which is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. If I can get myself potentially an entire team of 45s before we fight Claire, I'm gonna be probably a happy boy. But also thinking about it, we will be fighting fully evolved stuff in Claire's gym. So maybe getting to that 45 is actually going to be pretty easy. But we do get some encounters as well. That much we should not forget. We do get encounters as well. And because we get waterfall and all that stuff too. Actually, when do we get waterfall? Oh no, we get it in the ice path. Which, wait, I'm gonna need strength if I'm going through there. Because it's already level 50. I haven't even used the Salamans in a battle just yet. So, here's what we're gonna do. Because I need to take a little bit of a potty break. We are going to fly back over here to Mahogany Town. We're actually going to check out the Mahogany Town little mart thing. The randomized mart. Well, first I'm going to heal, then check out the mart. Then I'm going to, like I said, take a little bit of a potty break. And then we'll be back to go through the ice path. And then I think just because we're at the hour-and-a-half marker, I think I am going to battle the trainer south of Blackthorn. I just gotta remember to bring the Salamence with me. Excuse me. I gotta remember to bring the Salamence with me, so that way we aren't constantly running back and forth. I mean, we're gonna be doing that anyways, but like, I at least have that ability to fly right back up and then come right back down and battle more people. Do you give something? Visit Grandma's shop. She sells stuff that nobody else has. You want to buy stuff, right? So buy stuff at Grandma's. Is Grandma back? Oh, she is. What do you got, Grandma? Okay, so the rare bone being this is because the rare bone is higher than 9,000. So there's a claw fossil, which I think, ironically enough, we have encountered the water stone. Do we have a water stone? We do not. So she's just selling berries and no other evolution items? Oh, moonstone. Which we already have one, so... So if I... How far can I step out before it becomes the next route? Okay, right there. Because I want to get a headbutt tree encounter, but... We'll cross that bridge in a second. Right now, I need to go use the bathroom, so I'll be back in a second. So I don't remember if I didn't get rid of headbutts. Okay, Glalie got it. Yes. Okay, so I did get rid of it on Shogun, not on Glalie. Okay, perfect. So at least gives me a chance to get an encounter, which I think before I get my encounter, I should probably check. Well, I should check a couple things, right? One, I should put the Salamans in the box because I'm going to end up running all the way back out here. Because of the fact that I need strength, and I'm not teaching anybody on my team strength because I really don't need it on my party. Okay, so I do have to pair something with Lucario and Ralt. Okay. So, with that in mind, we are going to put Diana here in the box. We know Diana is paired up with our Tyranitar, so we don't need to worry about anything like that. Did anybody have strength? You didn't. You didn't either. Okay, so wait. They didn't have strength because they died before we got strength. So I'm going to put Allergy on the team so I can give it strength. We do also have the Claw Fossil, which we're a lot closer to Kanto now, so I could use the fossils as like uncovering the fossils, but we're close, but we're not that close. If it was in the, foreseeable future, and like, if it was on the same region, I wouldn't care. But because it's really not, I'm gonna just use them as tokens. Now, if we're in Kanto, if we pick up a fossil, then yeah, absolutely we can. Because it'd be no different, right, if we had uncovered that same fossil before and we use it as a token. So nothing in that tree. They're not really giving me much hope here with these headbutt trees. Because there's only like 4 spots you can headbutt. Because all the other trees are at a different height. Oh, this sucks. This really does suck. I'm not saying it has to be a guarantee, but like, why is the headbutt encounters like so like wishy-washy. Alright, I know you give us a TM, which is why I'm coming up this way. Because there's a TM, and then the Liquor Rage should have a couple of trainers for us to fight as well, so... I really just got Mean Look as a TM. I don't want this shit. So I don't know where I want to use my token encounter, I'll be honest. I'm going to be very, very honest right now. I don't know where I'm going to want to use my token encounter. Alright, Magby really can't do much to me because we're in the rain, so I'm okay with that. It's got speed boost. I guess maybe I'll use my token in the next route. Because, you know, why not? There's water and there's grass, so there should be two different sets of encounter tables there. My thing is, do I want to fish for the encounter? Wait, don't you get the super rod here? Am I crazy for thinking you get the super rod in this area? Or is that in Kanto? No, I think you do get the super rod here. I'm gonna have to see after I kill this Claylo. Piplup. And Swallow. See, this is why I'm happy to have the Lucky Egg. We're getting a lot of experience from killing these lower level things that are fully evolved. Like, this is absolutely great for us. It definitely puts us in a better spot we were in than what we were in when we were doing this series last time. The red Gyarados. The red Gyarados was very much blue because it was a Houndour and not a Gyarados in this game. Alright, so Ice Beam does a little over half to Clefable. It goes for Minimize, which doesn't matter, thank goodness. Clefable was even annoying before it became a Fairy type. Nincada. Go ahead and get out. Rod right now. We could be getting some higher. We could be getting some high level shit. I just don't remember if it's Kanto or not. I don't think it is. Fishing Guru's house. Yeah, I think. Oh, maybe it is Kanto. That would have been busted though too, because I think like Super Rod almost guarantees you to get something that's like level 40 or higher. So like, imagine us fishing and we would have gotten something like that ridiculously high level. Would have been nice, but. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and heal up again, but now, like I said, we're probably going to use our token in this next round, just because we want it to be a surprise. We want it to be somewhat of a surprise. And of course, We gotta pair something up with the Lucario and then pair something up with the Ralts. They can either be female or non-gendered. They just have to be something that's not fighting or psychic. Primary typing. Obviously, if we ran into a female or a non-gender who's a psychic type, we can catch it because it pairs up with Lucario. If we run into something that's a fighting type, that's female primary, then we can pair it up with the Ralts. So, lots of options. Do I want to fish for it? Because fishing will probably give me a level like 25. So I probably want something a little bit higher level. Just to be honest. Just being honest. Okay, so no luck just yet. I guess maybe we need to go in the other water. So we'll have to fight this guy. I guess we could have ran around him, but we'll fight him first. Screw it. Screw it. Why not? We're gonna fight him anyways. Honchkrow? Absolutely take this. Give me that. I'll also take that as well. Defense falls. Assurance does nothing. And level 44. X accuracy, okay. Probably not going to use that ever, but never say never. And then I know that Fisherman battles us, so I guess I could do Headbutt Tree encounter on this route too if I so wish, but I mean, we just saw how our luck was in Mahogany Town, so not too keen about the whole headbutting trees. Come on now, you're gonna tell me that there's nothing in this? I was gonna say, you're gonna tell me that there's nothing in this water? I'm not against this. I'm not, but it's not good. It's not really a good encounter. It's actually gonna be potentially a little bit difficult to catch. That's even with wing attack. Takedown. Wait. Less of that. Okay. Actually, let's throw the net ball at it because it's a water type. Easy catch. Easy catch. I'm gonna name it Kite. Because that's what it reminds me of, is a kite. And I went to the death box, which should not be in the death box, so I'm gonna make sure that I... Oh, I didn't call my token just yet. Which we wouldn't have been able to catch a Quillfish anyways, so that's fine. Because you gotta call the token before you... You gotta call the token before you go for it. But now that we know that Quillfish is in this grass, I may second guess my decision here. But because we do have the fossil, we are going to go ahead and toss it. For our token in this grass, we need to remember that it is going to get paired up with a Ralt, male Ralts, so it needs to be female or non-gender. Still quillfish, which we can't catch the quillfish because it's a male. I know female quillfish is a thing, so there's a possibility. I don't remember if quillfish is primary water or primary poison. But honestly, if it's primary poison, I might not be upset about it. Wait. That might not actually be bad. Because we could get a Steelix. We could get a Steelix out of this. Because we got the metal coat. So this could be solid. No pun intended. Rage. My thing is, can I hit him with a crunch and not kill him? Because I'm not going to want to headbutt. Oh, 100%. That was a crit. That's fine. Crunch. I also... Oh, that's right. You're a rock type. Alright, let's go ahead and swap into somebody else. So, I mean, it's got potential. It's definitely got potential. The sucky thing is that I don't think I can really put a status infliction on this thing because I can't Thunderwave it because it's a part ground, and I can't Will-O-Wisp it, or I could Will-O-Wisp it, but I put it on a timer. But the fact that it is not shaking at all, actually a little bit ridiculous. I ain't gonna lie. Thank you. It heard what I said, so there we go. I had a name that I would go with for Steelix. What was it? What was the name? Because it wasn't Jasmine. As much as that would fit, because, you know, her ace is Steelix. It was something else. I don't know, I'm going to just name it Temper, because of how angry Steelix looks. Which, by the way, Steelix's sprite in this game, its front sprite, absolutely menacing. They did a great job with it. Because I remember I would see him in, you know, Diamond and Pearl and Platinum and be like, oh, he's not that. Found out how easy it was to knock him out. But then you see him in this game and you're like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. Alright, so let's put these encounters in the box, in the right box, so everything is all nice and even and good and wonderful and spectacular. Because you two do not belong here. Alright, so you got Scrappy and a Timid Nature, which is okay. You are relaxed natured with Frisk. Actually, relaxed, I'm pretty sure relaxed doesn't that lower speed up defense? Yes, it does. So that's actually gonna be really good for Steelix. I mean, realistically, you probably want Impish, just because your special attack, you're never ever gonna click a special attacking move with a Steelix. But I mean, your speed stat is also not good either, so we'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. So we have probably, what, 3 more encounters we can get today? Because we'll have Ice Path, we'll have Blackthorn, because we can fish in the water just before Dragon's Den. Actually, no. Take that back. We'll have, like, 5 encounters, because there's the Static Dratini, and then you got Dragon's Den itself, so we actually have quite the number of encounters, yes. The real question is, though, do I... Because I'm thinking about encounters. Do I... If Ho-Oh is terrible... Because right now, I have this sneaking suspicion that Ho-Oh is randomized to Registeel. If it is in fact randomized to Registeel, do I even bother using a Master Ball on it? I don't think Registeel is going to have Explosion. Also, I'm doing this right now because I know I'm going to forget if I don't do this right now. Mainly because of the fact that I want to progress the Suicune stuff a little bit further. I want to make sure I remember. Because he's still chilling over here. I don't remember what Suicune's Cry was randomized to before. Because I'm pretty sure it's like Dialga, Mewtwo, and something else. Because I don't think he got re-randomized to Suicune. Oh yeah, I just realized too, we're gonna have a bit of exploring to do once we beat Claire, because we'll be able to go to Mount Mortar, use Waterfall on there. This could have been my encounter in this route, and I'm kind of pissed. Ain't gonna lie. Would have had like my top 3 favorite pseudos all in one spot. Potentially all on the same team as well. But I will say we're building right now in terms of backup mons, so that's something to kind of be proud of. Because the biggest thing, right, is we want to make sure that we want to have unique pairings and unique typings, because if something does happen to us, we want to make sure that we have good stuff. Come on. Okay, Kecleon. We'll go for the Ice Beam. It is actually pretty decent special defense, so. And that was not a crit. Maybe he has huge power or pure power. I'd be curious to find out. Exploud? We can stay. I don't know why I'm not speeding this up either. Like, this is a basic trainer battle. We're gonna have so many of these today. And in the next stream that we do. Can't forget about that. That baffles my brain that the next stream is going to be the the Kimono Girls and all that, and the Legendary, and then the Elite Four. If of course we make it that far, which, dare I say, we have a better team now than we did when we played this game the last time. So. Only way that we wouldn't make it is if we somehow fumbled something bad along the way. Bro's complaining. Okay, bro. That did literally 0. What the scam? Of course he goes for Earth Power as soon as I switch into Steel type. But still though, that did literally nothing. Okay, I need to heal. And of course, I don't have my... I just realized too, because I took my Salamence out of the party, technically I'm not allowed to use my T-Tar. Like this. But this guy's being stupid and not going for the ground type move. Alright, but at least we got past that problem. You know, the god of all Pokemon. That problem. That guy. Damn, imagine if we still had that Force Palm TM too. I could have given that to Dust Noir or somebody and we'd have been chilling. Zubat? Alright, we'll just go for the Ice Beam and knock him out. Just... Why is Professor Oak calling me? Why is Prof Oak calling me? Alright. I'm gonna take away the Mystic Water for a brief moment, but you'll get it back. You're more than likely getting it back in the next episode anyways. I don't know how much Lucky Egg training I'm gonna want to do. Especially because when I go and fight the Kimono Girls, I can't take it off of anybody, so I might just put like whatever items I feel like my team members can benefit from the most. Mesprit? Okay. Surf, there's a decent amount. Lucky Chant, it's not going to matter because that was not a crit, so... Try to go for the double protect. What are you doing? Hey, at least that gave me a lot of experience. Can't complain about that. Kiba Berry. I'm getting a lot of berries as pickup items. Like, I guess because they technically do have a use. I mean, all of the berries have a use, right? Because I know if you don't ban the bad items, you could, you know, other items like that, so... That's why I try to ban the bad items, to make it to where, like, the randomized stuff isn't like, oh, it's... You picked up mail. Because, like, what am I going to use the mail for? Nothing, really. Alright, level 42. You look strong? I do. Thank you. Rotom Heat, my boy. My favorite Rotom form. What? Okay, let's talk about this, right? You come in here and you do that because you want me to either acknowledge it or you want me to play with you. If you want me to play with you, why will you leave it over in a spot that you know, I know that you know, that I can't reach it unless I stand up to go get it? Come on, Delilah. Let's think a little bit here. Let's think a little bit. there is something over there that you want me to play with. You. And I can't reach it unless I stand up and go get it. Alright, you're gonna go for bite. As long as you don't flinch me or get a crit. How much does this do? I want to bank on a... Okay, it does. Thank God. See? Look. Alright, we leveled up. Nice, nice. Yeah, $2,100 dues. Ma'am, what are you doing? Alright, so... What, there's like one other person to fight in this route? Up here? Before we go into the ice cave? Ice path, sorry. Whoa! What the hell? It's a mirror match. They're staring each other down. Brian? Okay, that shouldn't... Yeah, that doesn't do too much. And we should one-shot here. Because we're 11 levels higher and its stab's super effective. What the hell is going on out there? Regirock. Alright, Empoleon should be able to handle this thing. I'm only really worried about it getting hit by superpower, but even then... Regirock doesn't have... Regirock doesn't have good special defense, so we should be able to take him out. Crit, I don't think mattered. So level 43. I mean, who are we missing for level 50? Just Dusknoir and Empoleon? Or not missing for level 50, missing for level 45. Just Dusknoir and Empoleon, I think. So that's pretty good, in my honest opinion. Okay, do I have... That was Delilah missing the futon, by the way. There she goes. What's up with you today? You're cuckoo. Did something get in your eye? You're like squinting one of your eyes. Oh, you know what? I just fucked up, low-key, because I wanted the spray repel because I know I was going to run through here, but I need to get my encounter in here. So I guess I'll just keep going until my repel runs out. Now here's the thing, chat. My Empoleon knows what? Surf, Swords Dance, Metal Claw, and Brine. And we have Waterfall here. And honestly, I think I should do this. If I teach Empoleon Waterfall, I should definitely go for it instead of Brine. Because keep Metal Claw for stab. But I also have another reason to click Swords Dance. I have another reason to click Swords Dance, so I see it as a little bit of an extra benefit. I mean, to be honest, physical water moves are better against, like, fire types. Because your rock and ground types are going to be more physically bulky. Typically they are anyways. But when I go through Dragon's Den, I think I'm just going to have... I think what I have to do is I have to give the Beedrill Whirlpool. Or I should give the Beedrill Whirlpool. So give it a cut. Give it Whirlpool so I can travel through there faster. Easier. Repel still hasn't run out yet. You're not gonna beat the other two to it? Or are you just happy and content where you're at? I'm more so just trying to get like a visual for these strength puzzles, because I would like to say that I know how to do them. Problem is too is because my emulator doesn't necessarily run at 100%. I don't want the input to be like laggy and do something I don't want it. After we complete this, nope. First encounter, doesn't matter what it is because we have to catch it. It's not getting paired to anything. Delilah, this is terrible. It's so terrible you're not even looking at it either. Sucks. I swear it seems like I'm getting so many crappy encounters. Like, I have good stuff. I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't have good stuff. Like, my team right now is pretty damn solid. I mean, Glalie is probably the weakest thing on my team currently, but it's still a pretty good team. And Glalie is there's definitely a lot worse things than Glalie, like what I'm catching right now. But I've never used Wormadam before, and maybe there's good reason behind that. Who knows? But I've never used a Wormadam before. The fact that he's not staying caught is irritating me. I probably will kill you with a discharge. And that's saying a lot because it's resisted. I'm sure as shit not using a Master Ball on you either. But the reason why I'm catching it is because, God forbid, I need a backup pair. But also, I'm going to go into Morticia. I'm going to Shadow Sneak. I don't think that kills this thing. But also for dupes and species. So that means Burmy and Motham I don't have to catch if I encounter it later on. Because guess what? We caught the Wormadam. So I'm probably going to have to buy more Ultra Balls once we get to Blackthorn City. Which I don't think we're hurting for money at all. So that should be perfectly fine. Dude, how are you going to shake 3 times when you're at full health, but once when you're at half health, Para? Like, you're not special at all. Thank you. I'm gonna name it E. No, I think I already named something. Yikes. I'm just gonna name it Whoa in all caps. So, okay, so this is the second time that Oak is calling me. What does he want to say? Hello, this is Professor Oak. You're catching a lot of Pokemon, aren't you? That's it. That's all you had to say. Oh, because I've caught 50 Pokemon. That's so tragic that that was my first encounter. Like, I can't even hide it. Like, don't get me wrong. I've never used a Wormadam before, so I have no idea. It is probably not good at all. But maybe with randomized abilities and, you know, randomized TMs, it can be good. But it's also got, in that form, it's got 2 quad weaknesses. So not only did I get a potentially garbage Pokemon, I got probably the worst form of said garbage Pokemon. Okay, so I have to bump it up here. Boulder fell down. Okay, so that's 2 of them completed. Now we'll bump this one here. Put it in this spot, because we're going to have to loop back around eventually anyways, so... that right there. As long as we have enough repels to get through here, we should be chilling. Alright, so the boulder fell down. I'm going to drop down through this hole because I think... Yes, because I can drop right in front of this item. Okay, so there's a Rock Smash Rock there, which we can't... Well, actually, no. I think we can. Yeah, I gave Beedrill Rock Smash. Because otherwise we would have to walk around that staircase just to get over here. And that's just a waste of time. That's just a waste of time. Okay, let's go this way first, because I believe there's an item. I'm gonna guess if we go this way. Ooh, almost. Oh, we got another knockoff TM. Okay, okay. I think we should keep it low-key, because we run into a good dark type that potentially doesn't have a good dark type move. Knockoff is pretty solid. I know it's base 65, but if somebody's holding an item, it's definitely worth it. Okay, I'm gonna spray one more repel because I don't think we're gonna need more than one more. Even doing this puzzle here, I don't think we're gonna need more than one. I still can't believe as a kid, I managed to go through like a bunch of caves and whatnot, not getting repels. And then I just remember watching somebody, I think this was on Black 2, White 2, it wasn't out in the States yet. And I remember watching somebody play and they figured out that the repel feature was like after you use one, it asks you if you wanted to use another one. And that's how I found out like, oh, repels are helpful in caves. And yeah, I was a dumb kid. Definitely not afraid to admit that. Alright, we got a Mickleberry, which I have. Gonna hit that, and that, and then that, and then boom. I mean, yeah, I'm kind, but like you were also blocking the way, so like if I don't push you out of the way, like where do I go? Alright, so we make it the Blackthorn. Like I said, we get an encounter here. I know there's an in-game trade in this town too, which is normally a female Dragonair for a Dodrio. But in this game, it is a female Kingdra. I don't even know if I'd consider that a fair trade in at least Gen 4. Because Kingdra technically got worse with the inclusion of Fairy type. So, I don't know if that's fair. That one would definitely be up for some debate. And specifically female too. Like, I don't know about that one, Big Chief. Alright, so let's see. Our Wormadam was impish. Stats look like, because I genuinely know nothing about you. So you have no speed. And, like, no attacking power, either. Your defenses are decent. And Solid Rock... I mean, what has Solid Rock? I know Caracosta gets Solid Rock. I'm pretty sure the Rhydon line gets Solid Rock, too. Which, considering those mons have quad weaknesses, make it actually decent. Although, counterpoint, whereas this is kind of a little bit... I don't know. It's definitely a thing. I don't know if it's going to ever be an actual option that we go with, but never say never. Like, actually, never say never. Alright, so we need to put the Salamence back in our party. And whatever our encounter is here in Blackthorn, it needs to be male or non-gender, and it can't be primary bug. So I just don't want it to be a legendary. But then again, what legendary would I even want at this point that would make me consider using that thing? Probably a fire type. Which, there's only a couple of them in this generation. Because you got what? Heatran would be good, but I already have a lot of steel types. Entei, Ho-Oh, Moltres. I think those are the only fire-type legends. That's all I can think of anyways. Alright, let's check out this secondary mart, because I'm pretty sure there's a secondary mart here. Heck yeah, there is. What do we got? Electrizer. Do I already have one? I do. What about... I don't have a Razor Fang. You know what's crazy is that there's a Habon Berry in here, and for those of you who don't know, the Habon Berry is... It weakens super effective Dragon-type attacks. And it's a little bit ironic because we are in the city with a Dragon-type gym leader. So that's actually kind of cool. Mom, why are you calling me when I'm already at the mart? I'm probably picking up your items right now anyways, so like... 11. Let's do it to where it rounds up to 50. So we're spending a little bit of our cash here. But considering we have like 90k, we'll be just fine. And then I'll spend that to have enough hyper potions. Because we still have a lot of lemonades, but the hyper potions, of course, are going to be effective more in battle. So we'll take that. Alright, Chardy berries. Habon berries. So I got them for free. I didn't even need to buy any if I really needed to. Which, would I even need to buy those berries? Because, be honest, I guess Dragon's a good typing because a lot of strong Pokemon are Dragon type, but like the typing itself is only good against Dragon. So, is it really that broken? I don't know. It's hard to say. I could look at relearn moves right now, but I don't think I will. Question to myself. Do I surf or do I fish? I think I still have the repel. Oh, never mind. I was going to say, I think I still have the repel on, but the repel just ran out. So, we will surf. Remember, it's got to be male or not. Let's see what we get paired up with a Wormadam. I just talked about this guy. That's twice today now that this has happened. Happened earlier with the Parugly in the Goldenrod radio tower. Do I Master Ball this? Is this Master Ball worthy? It's level 20, right? So... I mean, we obviously have the T-Wave, right? We obviously need the T-Wave here. It's gonna go for Fire Fang and miss. I don't know what I can go for that won't kill this thing in one hit. I mean, I definitely have stuff that I can go for that won't kill this thing in one hit. I know that I do. You got the Omni Boost now, which is... Okay, I suppose. Gonna just go for some Shadow Punches here. And then I think we Shadow Sneak, because it does a little bit less damage. And we got a crit. Come on, dude. I actually wanted to catch that. To be fair, I did want to catch it. What else was on this water? I don't think we would have been able to catch this because I'm pretty sure Surskit's primary bug. Still, come on. Really, Morticia? Really? You couldn't ease up on the gas a little bit? I mean, we know that crit 100% mattered. Like, that would have been great for us. All right, so Route 45. So this is where things get a little bit tricky because I don't remember. Okay, so it's this entire section is Route 45, and then Dark Cave, of course, and then Route 46 is where we... Okay, yes. So Route 46 is where we got the encounter very, very early on, but Route 45 we have not gotten an encounter in just yet. And this is, of course, where we're going to be doing... We're going to be battling a bunch of people, so... I prefer to get my encounter first. So that way we don't have to worry about it. Oh, come on, man. Come on. That would be great. So here's the thing, right? These are roaming legendaries, right? So they're technically like there's one of them, literally one of them in each of the game. I didn't know that Darkrai was the other one. But now that we see Darkrai in front of us, is he worth a Master Ball? Because the thing is, he's going to run away because he's faster than us. I don't know his ability, though. I think we say screw it. The only thing that sucks is that this is getting paired up with the Wormadam, right? And I'm pretty sure Darkrai's level up learns that is not good. However, with our randomized TMs and the fact that he can learn Seed Flare because Seed Flare's over the Protect TM and like most everybody can learn Protect. I mean, it can definitely be a lot worse. And I was just talking about like potential knockoff users. I hope I spelled that right. Otherwise, I'm not a real subscriber. I'm not a real fan. But what I was trying to say is that since that's a static, and that there's only one of them, we still get an encounter here in Route 45. Just because the Eevee we encountered was a female. We technically never with the Wormadam, so now if that Eevee comes back, which it doesn't, but we get a Chimchar instead. I am so down for this. I am so down for this. I think his moveset's going to be a little bit, dare I say, bad? Because it's past the level it normally evolves at. Somewhat good. I mean, he's a starter. So unless Infernape got a really bad roll for an ability, I think we'll be just fine. My thing is, what do I go into that I can hit it with that I know won't kill? Because I feel like a Shadow Sneak from Morticia might kill. I don't want it to, but I just have a hunch. Thank God. So you could crit the Heatran, but you don't crit the Chimchar. I see you. You're playing favorites. I understand. Chimchar is one of my favorite fire starters. He's definitely... He's probably top 2, actually. I have to do a ranking of the starters. I have to do a ranking of them. Alright, come on, Chimchar. Let's think about our decisions here, buddy. You are paralyzed and you are in the yellow. Okay? Let's think about this. Led me into a false sense of security. I don't think he has any moves that he could hit me with. Because he keeps going for nasty plots. And Fury Swipe. But Fury Swipes can't hit me. He has Torment as well. There we go. Okay, so we're getting some potential here. We're getting some potential good encounters. I mean, Wormadam is a bit of a miss. Let's be honest here. But the gas made in its belly burns from its rear end. The fire burns weakeningly when it feels sick. Never read his dex entry like that before, but we're going to go ahead and name this Fire in all caps because this is a callback to when I played Pokemon Diamond for the first time. I had chosen Chimchar as my starter, and I just named him Fire in all caps. Mainly this is because I was a kid and I didn't understand that there was a section for lowercase letters, but come on now, let's have some fun with it. Alright, let's take a look here at our encounters that we've caught just now. That sucks. I say that sucks because he's evolving and he doesn't keep that ability, but Pure Power Chimchar, Pure Power Infernape would be so much fun to use. Be so much fun to use. Let's take a look at our Darkrai. It's got Jolly with Q Charm, which... yeah, so, I mean, it helps with his speed, right? Helps with his speed, but I'm pretty sure his ability does nothing because of the fact that it doesn't have a gender. So it has a little bit of a nothing ability, and its nature hurts its potential best stat. I still think, though, that using the Master Ball there was the right thing to do. I just don't think it's a good... It definitely is hindered by having basically no ability and a hindering nature. So, that sucks, but what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Alright, so now we can actually start fighting the trainers here in Route 45 and get us hopefully the rest of our team up to 45. Jigglypuff, I would have been pissed if that was my encounter. I don't hate Jigglypuff and I don't hate Wigglytuff, but like we've gotten a lot of mid encounters. Like give me some fun stuff to use. Give me something that I wouldn't mind using. Deoxys, is that speed? Yeah, that's gotta be speed. Because I always see attack form in Deoxys and he kind of looks like, he's kind of got like a star-shaped head. So that was definitely Deoxys. There. Bonsly. I probably would have been okay with that being paired up with the Wormadam, but okay, this is getting annoying. Wow, this route was not good. Outside of Eevee and Chimchar, it was not really a good encounter table. Although I'm pretty sure Spinda gets Contrary. But Contrary is not an ability, I don't believe, in this game. I think Contrary came out in Gen 5, so it's not as good. Alright, Chesto Berry. Did not enjoy that remix that it just decided to play. Go ahead and Surf. I guess I'm also not upset with using the Master Ball on that Darkrai because we get another one from Elm anyways after we beat all the gyms. So we just kind of have to hope and pray that Ho-Oh isn't anything trash for it being randomized. That's what we gotta hope for here. This boy's cursing. I say I've noticed that playing through Heartgold, that there's a lot more freezes like that instead of like the graphical glitches of the olden times. What the hell was that? Oh, that was you, Delilah. Oh my god, he pursuit trapped me for 3 damage. Alright, Water Pulse. Got a critical hit. And you have Effect Spore. What the heck, man? I don't think I have anything to heal that poison either. I don't think I have anything to heal that poison. Yeah, I really don't. Well. Let's hope we don't have to try and train up the Dusknoir just yet. Or I could run around and let the poison fade away and then heal it up afterwards. That is also something I could do. Registeel? I think I just stay in. I was gonna say he's gonna be like level 30. I'm not gonna one-shot him, I don't think, no. Oh, never mind. I thought that was gonna do so much more. Dude, it's actually insane though how much this Lucky Egg has helped me. I mean, to be honest, it might not look that way because it's gonna still be seen as kind of the same, especially when we go and fight the Elite Four in the next stream. But the fact that we have our team even remotely like this close to, you know, what we're fighting against. Because Claire, like I said, Claire's gonna have a 49 for her ace. And while yes, the Salamence is 50, I rare candied him up to 50. It was actually kind of a little bit of a benefit in disguise because I A, didn't have to keep the experience share on it, and B, let the others get the chance to level up a lot faster. Because if I had tried to use the Lucky Egg, I mean, the Lucky Egg would have helped, yes. But if I had the experience share still on, I feel like my team would be barely creeping 40s. Very, very low 40s. So alright, we're not going to go off to the left just yet. We're going to fight this hiker down here. And then we'll just fly back up, so Apollyon will be in front for one more battle, and then we'll let Morticia have a little bit of shine. Makovita. Pillsbury Doughboy. Turtwig again. Deoxys, area that I've seen so far throughout this entire game. I swear. Alright, so no need to waste any heals on the poison here, because we're just gonna fly right back up. And for us to go through the victory road and whatnot, we'll need basically strength and rock smash, but we don't need whirlpool, I don't believe. I don't believe we need whirlpool. I think that's just if I want to explore other areas, which I may or may not do. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see, of course. Alright, so go ahead and give you the Lucky Egg. Go this way first. We'll go down this path first, and then we'll go down that other lane all the way to the left. Developer Bob, Mime Jr. Shadow Sneak should kill. If it doesn't, I'm disappointed. Bonsai. There's a lot of symmetry that's been going on today. There's been a lot of symmetry going on, and I'm not sure how to feel about it. This boy just learned Shadow Punch. With what hands, Bonsai? With what hands are you going to Shadow Punch me? Ursaring? He could have a dark type move. I'm just gonna Willow and I'm gonna have to knock off. Yep, he's got Feint Attack. I'm glad I Willowed first. Definitely glad I did that. Knock off. Okay, so he isn't holding an item, so that's at least good about him holding an item. Oh, probably should have sprayed another repel, huh? I mean, that would have been species, because we had a Flappy at some point. Isn't Mega... Wait, hold on. Isn't Mega Ampharos' ability Mold Breaker? If so, that's oddly poetic that he gets randomized ability to be Mold Breaker in this game. I'm just hoping I don't run into the other roaming legendary, which we know that's Mewtwo, so then that would mean that Dialga is Suicune? I don't know, I can't remember. It's been a minute since we've heard the Suicune cry, but I knew one was Mewtwo because Mewtwo's cry is iconic, and also when they were roaming, or when they were like leaving the tower, I was like able to tell the cries for two of them, and Darkrai's was the one that I couldn't figure out. So now that we caught Darkrai, we know that Mewtwo's still roaming around, and then we think the other one is Dialga. So hey, I'm trying to do a double battle here. Yeah, screw it. We'll just go with these two. Because I don't have to click Surf with Empoleon. We don't have to click Surf with Empoleon. We got Bellossom and Frostlass. Okay. In fact, let's go for the Shadow Punch on you and the Metal Claw on you. And we miss. 5% chance to miss, by the way, guys. Just pointing that out there. %5 chance to miss, and we miss. I basically say it all the time. If it's got to... No. Yeah, dude, I'm in the middle of streaming. Why the hell are we popping up with shit when I'm in the middle of streaming? Once alarm missed? No. Rotom? Rotom Heat. Can you even change Rotom's forms in this game? I don't think you can. I would be so happy, though, if I had gotten a Rotom form. It's literally like one of my favorite Pokemon. I think specifically Heat is my... Yeah, I would say Heat is my favorite. Wash is definitely number 2. Because like everybody likes Wash because it's probably the most competitively viable, but I like Heat because I just think he's an easy bake oven, and it's hilarious that... I think it's hilarious that he's got a quad weakness, and more often than not, if you don't randomize abilities, then he doesn't have a quad weakness. Because he's got Levitate. Is he the only electric fire type that we have? He might be, actually. So unfortunately, we don't get everybody up to 45 before we go and fight Claire, but I would make the argument that we're probably in a pretty damn good spot to fight Claire. So us not being all at 45, I don't think is actually that much of a problem, that much of a detriment. And you know what? We'll take that. We will take that to the bank. I'm still nervous though, because as much as my team is pretty solid, I have some concerns, and I really don't want anything bad to happen. Let me just check Diana out real quick, because I know it's got Tangled Feet. I know that's your ability. Okay, your moveset Crunch, then Headbutt Fly. Okay. It's just your Dragon move is not the greatest. Which is probably going to be alright. Because, like I said, Dragon is only going to be super effective against Dragon, and really, when we think about that, that's really only going to be helpful against, like, Kingdra. That's pretty much it. In fact, can you learn Magnitude? Nobody can learn Magnitude. I have no idea what that TM number is. 22? I have no idea. So outside of Kingdra, did Gen 2 even release any new dragons? No, I don't think so. I don't think Gen 2 released any new dragons, other than Kingdra. Alright, here we go. Some Muck, level 42. I'm just going to go for the Willow. Sludge Bomb. Of course you get the Poison. I get guaranteed burn, but apparently I could swap into a Steel type here, but the whole point of this was for Morticia to get experience, not to feel like I have to switch out every single time. And of course you switch to Mud Bomb as soon as I go into one of my Steel types. Yeah. Good one, buddy. Nidoqueen? Okay, so this is going to be a problem. Actually, no, it's not. We have Glalie. But if Nidoqueen has... Very well could. It very well could. Then I have 4 mons that are weak to fighting as well. Okay, that's respectable damage. I actually only thought it was going to do like half, so I will take that. Take that to the bank, brother. A Salamence. A dragon in a dragon gym. What is this sorcery? Outspeed. Wow, okay. That's gotta be down to like EVs. Just because I've been using this Glalie for a little bit. Because I'm pretty sure Salamence is base 100 speed, so... Oh, you know what? It's because of my nature, too. I'm pretty sure I'm a timid nature Glalie. But because we are poison, we're just going to go ahead and hop on out. We do have a decent amount of money, right? I mean, I know I just spent a good amount. Should I buy, like, full heals? Because I really... Anything for status infliction. I think I do. I think I do buy full heals. I think it'll be enough of a game changer. I think it'll be enough of a game changer. And I could probably buy maybe like 15 of them and probably be good for a little while. 9k. So, really, that might hurt us if it boils down with the Elite Four because of like full restores and whatnot. But even then, I don't need to max out on full restores to go into Elite Four. Like if I have a good amount of like regular potions, the full restores will be there for like, oh my god, he's poisoned, he's burned, paralyzed, or he's put to sleep and he's low on HP. But if I have the other healing items, because who knows, chat, I might still have the lemonade when we go to the Elite Four. Think about that. Think about that. I might still have the lemonade. Lady Anne. Another Rotom. Okay, but this is Rotom Frost. So I've noticed that it's, to me, this is what I see. It seems that the Rotom forms don't have their signature moves on them. They are just randomized to the typing that they would be, but they don't carry... Well, like, this guy doesn't have Blizzard. Otherwise, he'd be a lot more threatening. Went for the sub. It's going for Shockwave now, which that should do nothing. Magna Bomb hopefully does almost enough to kill. Gets a crit, but that's fine, because really that doesn't do that much. Just level 30, 33, 43. Trying to learn Meme Look. No. Lugia. Alright, we can handle Lugia, right? And do I click Knockoff or do I click Shadow Punch? Because Shadow Punch is stronger if it doesn't have an item, but Knockoff would be stronger if it does have an item. I'm going to go for the Shadow Punch. I think it's just smarter. See how much it does. That does nothing. And he goes for the Hydro Pump. Okay, this could maybe be a problem. Do I swap in the Salamence here to eat up the Hydro? I mean, I can go Happy Feet. Actually, I take advantage of the rain better with Happy Feet because I'll eat the Hydro Pump because it's going to be quad resisted. He missed. Of course, he misses the turn that I switch. Just dandy. Could have had Morticia got all of that experience for herself, but no. You had to miss. I didn't even kill a Waterfall. Rain boosted Waterfall and that didn't kill from that range. That's actually crazy. Yeah, that could have been like 3,000 XP I could have gotten for my Dust Noir. Well. No, what am I doing? Go to bag and heal. Healing item. Lemonade. Thank you. Alright, and I have to rotate it all the way like this. Alright. Fight me! We're interested in strong Pokemon? Oh yeah? Let me see what you got, buddy. I mean, I'm going to go for the Willow, obviously. Let's make this thing weaker than it needs to be. Now, do I win the speed tie against myself? I do. How much damage do I do to myself? That's a fair amount. I was gonna say, I wonder how much damage that I just did to Ditto, and I wonder how like different the HP stat. Ditto's not good because it has to copy into something else, but what makes Ditto good is because it gets the ability Imposter. So the one thing that, you know, it doesn't copy, of course, is the HP. All right, Probo Pass. Go to our Empoleon. All around the same level once again. Surf doesn't kill because it's not Mystic Water boosted, so goes for the Thunder Wave, which is annoying, and then it goes for Rest, which is even more annoying. But we do 2-shot with Surf, so... Oh, we have Bad Dreams too. That's crazy. Wait, doesn't Empoleon get Yawn? I don't know if it gets it by level up, but I'm pretty sure he gets Yawn. Like, he can learn the move Yawn. Could you imagine if we had that? We would have to keep Yawn on our moveset though, because we would want to take advantage of the Bad Dreams. Like, obviously. Alright, so there's you. Is there another gym trainer? I think there's one more gym trainer, and then there's Claire. Could be wrong. Magmortar. The reason we lost our last Heartgold series was because of this guy. What's he going for? Flamethrower? Just don't get the burn. Had a sudden pause there for a second. I got nervous. But we did get confused, so... Not a fan of that. We break through, and we're going to hit with a Rock Slide. And it's enough to kill. Yeah, so there is one more trainer. And as long as he doesn't, like, hurt me too bad, I think we will just... pretty much go fight Claire immediately. Corsola? Okay. I'm gonna swap into the Magna Zone. I don't think Corsola can really do a whole lot. Power Gem? I mean, the Corsola we had in Ultra Sun was incredible, but I don't think it can do a whole lot. Not even with Speed Boost. Might outspeed me? It does not. It does not. Okay. That's odd. That's suspicious. That's weird. Yeah, so pretty much we're keeping these rare candies here just in case we do get like a mini team wipe or something like that. Because really, like I said, the leveling up, rough. It's really, really bad. I'm not sure why, like, because I understand that you had like a whole nother region, but like if you were gonna make the ace 50 for the first go around, like I think people understand that and people are okay with that. So then just like scale it. And it worked especially in the newer generations, like because of the introduction of DLC. Like I think they did a good job with bringing in that sort of stuff. So, who did I just click? Happy Feet. So we need to give you the Mystic Water because I want to give them the items that I pretty much had them holding for this battle. Give you the Expert Belt. I'm gonna give Diana the Amulet Coin, actually. Even though we haven't brought her out at all. Give her the Amulet Coin. Because this is probably going to be the battle that we do bring her out. Alright. Servant Tia. Golduck. And trace my heat proof. That's absolutely fine. I'm gonna go to the Magna Zone here. As much as I think Morticia could handle Golduck. Ooh, good switch for me actually. That's a crit. Really? Turn 1 crit? Is that what you need? You really need a turn 1 crit? Alright, so here's my thing. I don't think I kill with a discharge, actually. I don't think I do. Just barely. But we do get the para, which is huge. Okay, so it heals with the berry juice. Okay, she heals with the hyper potion. Fine, that's fine. I could have sworn there was a battle that I did in this game recently where somebody healed with a full restore. So I was worried about them healing with the full restore because we just got in the paralysis, but no, just a hyper potion. So that's good for us because we kill. We got the unnecessary crit at the end. Typhlosion. So I can go Godzilla. Or I can go Happy Feet. I think... Let's go Godzilla. Happy Feet might have been the better play, just because Mystic Water boost, but I also have Extra Bell on T-Tar, so I'm fairly confident we can kill with a Rock Slide. Flamethrower. I'll probably do decent damage. It's the fucking burn. Bro, really? And that would have killed. That 100% would have killed because burn halves your attack. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Through this before, my friend. Go ahead. Go for your fighting type move. Okay, you go for Seize Bomb. That's fine, because I'm still pretty bulky. I don't know about that, chat. Something up with that break. Because that did a lot of damage to my Dusknoir. I know it's stab, but that did a lot of damage. So we're going to go for the fly. He's going to go for Mind Reader. That's fine. And it's dead. Had a Jaboka Berry. So it didn't have an item that was powering it up. It had... Maybe has an ability? Maybe adaptability or something like that? Not sure. The Typhlosion is going to come back out. I wonder what... Did she really switch to Breloom because it was super effective against Tyranitar? Was that the whole reason she swapped? I have no idea. I don't know about it. Whatever. But Typhlosion does go down. We get to level 46. Fortress. Do I go in and burn this thing? Is that what I do? Do I burn it? Because I have Fire Punch, which is quite effective. I don't know if we kill, even with Expert Belt. Is it worth the risk? I genuinely couldn't answer that question. I have no idea. I really don't know what to expect from this guy either. Genuinely don't know what to expect from this guy. Iron defense. Okay, so probably should have attacked. We would have outsped. I mean, it's still probably gonna be a 2-hit KO, I'd imagine. Not unless we get a crit. Fuck your iron defense. Butterfree? I love Butterfree. Please be the ace. It's not the ace. Still doesn't change the fact that I love Butterfree. Captivate? Does it lower my special attack? Yeah. Oh, and you have the Aqua Berry, so I should have went for the Rock Slide, is what you're saying. And Safeguard. Don't worry, Butterfree. In the next generation, from this one, you get a lot better because you get access to Quiver Dance. Magmortar. We're bringing him back? We're bringing him back, huh? Keep trying to bring him around, saying like, hey, you know, remember this guy? I lost to him the last time you played this game. Except I didn't lose to him here, I lost to him at the dance theater. There was a difference. Alright, Flamethrower. No burn. I want to say this is going to kill. Stab. Super effective. Expert Belt boosted. You have Focus Ash. You are such a rat. You know what? No, go ahead, heal it up. Because guess what? Now she's using a full star. Go ahead, guess what? Because I'd kill you now. There must be some mistake. Yep. Absolutely. She's in such denial. That's crazy because, like, saying I have lazy ideals, like, I just whooped your ass. If you're that good and I whoop your ass, like, what does that say about you? Like, just think about that. That makes me think of because on my TikTok For You page feels like it's a lot different since it was, you know, shut down for the half day that it was shut down. But like when I go and I look at my For You page, I'm getting a lot of course I'm getting a lot of Marvel Rivals stuff because, you know, I play that game a lot. Speaking of which, we'll have another Marvel Rivals video. I mean, you guys are gonna get a lot of Marvel Rivals videos over the coming couple weeks or so. But the reason why I'm bringing that up is because, like, I've been getting stuff on my For You page about, like, it's people who are playing, like, support characters and, like, them responding to people in the chat, whether it's game chat or it's people in, like... And it's funny to me because there's a lot of people out there saying, like, healers, you gotta heal us so, you know, we can stay into these close fights. And it's like, buddy, the reason you are alive right now is because I've been healing you this entire time. Like, there was one where somebody was like, I think it was like a streamer person. I kept saying like heal diff, like basically trying to talk shit about the healers, and then it's like, not only did this person heal them so many times, but they ended up doing more damage to them, and the person who was talking shit was a damage character. So like, not a good look on you if you're you know, talking that much crap, and that happens. Just say that. But I also did see something else, and it's a good counterpoint to an extent. But somebody was talking about how, I think there was a post where somebody said that they healed like 92,000. They healed 92,000 damage in a ranked match. I think they played as like a Luna Snow or something like that. But 92,000. And I was just like, there's no way that's real. But then you look at all the other people's stats, and you see like the other healer did 45k, and there was a tank that had blocked like 101k's worth of damage, and I'm like, okay, so somehow this game was legit. And somebody had brought up the fact that like people are talking about these numbers and looking at these numbers and try to correlate it to skill, but like, while yes, you can have such a high number, the real important part about it is, yes, the number, but also being intelligent of like your movement and, you know, when to pick a fight, when do you know that you need to group up, and all this sort of stuff. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense, because there's times where, even yesterday, any of the Marvel Rivals videos on the channel, you know who my mains typically are. Like, if I'm playing as a support, I'm going to be mainly playing Jeff. But if I'm playing a damage character, I'm more likely going to play Hela. And if I play a tank, I'm going to play Penny. But there's a part of me who, like, obviously would like to play, you know, try something different. And it's also good to have a variety of characters that you're good with in case your main gets snagged from you, because that happens. I remember this was one of the first times I played the game. Somebody took Jeff from me and was horrible. Like, did not heal anybody, really. Wasn't there to help with team fights. Maybe got a couple of assists, but died like 9 times. And we ultimately got our shit pushed in because this was at the point where I was still only playing one character because game was fresh. And you know, you're just trying to learn who you like to play with, basically. So that way you build a solid enough foundation where it's like, okay, I like playing as Jeff, but who's a character now that I wouldn't, you know, want to play? If I can't play Jeff, who can I play? And I tried learning other characters, other support characters. But the only one that I've really seen some form of success with is Mantis. And I wouldn't say that I'm good with Mantis because I just recently started picking up how to play as her, and to me, I don't think her heals are as good. I mean, her ult is good in terms of healing, right? But I wouldn't say her actual, like, regular healing is all too great. Also, I just realized if I catch this Lunatone right now, I'm gonna have to leave, go deposit it, because I want to get the static Dratini. So just headbutt this guy. Do I headbutt him again? Fuck it, why not? Okay, so this is getting paired up with a Chimchar, which I'm not sure how to feel quite yet. I mean, it's not terrible. Lunatone's not bad. But I don't think we can use this because I'm pretty sure this is primary rock. So as long as we keep the T-Tar alive, I don't see this pair being used. Alright, come on, dude. But the point I'm trying to say is, like, I'm trying to learn different characters and whatnot. Sometimes every once in a while, it's nice to switch things up and use different characters. But I think the more of the reason why I brought that up was because, like, I had a game of this Mantis where I dropped like 15k healing, which surprised me because I know we were kind of getting our shit pushed in. But oh, I'm running into somebody. We were kind of getting our shit pushed in, and I was like, I feel like I'm not doing, like, it's that feeling where you don't really look at the scoreboard, but you just feel like you're not doing enough. So even though the statistics said, hey, you did 15k healing, like, nothing. The fact that I did 15k healing in a quick match and lost, it just didn't feel good. Now, luckily, the randoms we were playing with, because I remember we played, I think it was just me, Drake, and Kevin were playing. Luckily, we didn't have to listen to any of the people on our team get upset about the fact that we lost and, you know, who's getting healed? Because I remember there was a game where this was early on. This was within the first month of Rivals dropping, where somebody said that because I was playing Jeff, they said, Jeff, you're trash. And I'm like, I'm literally, I have more kills than you, more assist, more healing. And then we ended up losing that game. And it's like, shocker, huh? That I wasn't the problem, and it's the person who's talking shit who is the problem. And you know, I'm not necessarily trying to diss the people who play damage, because, like, I understand that for me, especially playing Overwatch, because I was so used to playing either support or tank roles in Overwatch, mainly tank. damage was my worst thing playing a DPS character, because when I would play a tank in Overwatch, I was able to stay up long enough to be able to do damage with my character, and I would honestly go for high damage compared to the other actual damage characters. So not only am I blocking a lot of damage, I'm hitting people. So it's like, but it just seems like a lot of the problem is that the damage people who only do damage, like they don't play any other role or anything like that, they're the people that I think a lot of the rivals community really, have an issue with. Because the people who play support, in a way, kind of got stuck playing support. They can to keep you alive, and you're trying to sit here and say that they're trash because you die, what, once, maybe twice? Like, you're not a brick wall, buddy. Especially when you choose a character that only has about 200, 300 health. Like, you're not going to stay up forever. Especially when there are damage people who can one-shot other characters. Like Hawkeye, if he hits you in the head with a bow and arrow, you're getting one-shot. Can't heal you from a one-hit kill. Like, just literally impossible. Alright, Obama Snow. Let's go Magna Zone. Screw it. Let's go to the Magna Zone. But no, I just think it's hilarious. Because there's people... Because I've seen videos on my For You page as well where it's like talking about, support crashing out. Like, and it's like, as someone who plays a support character, I understand the crashing out. Like... I'm literally the reason that we're even having a fighting chance, and someone is coming over here who's not doing much, telling me that I'm trash. Like, I would just, like, punch him in the throat if I could. But I can't. But it's interesting because Marvel Rivals and Overwatch are basically the exact same game, just, different heroes, right? So, with that in mind, right, it's funny to me that, like, tank and support was what I was best at in Overwatch, but support and damage is what I'm best at in Marvel Rivals. I would say tank I'm okay, but, like, because I play Penny, I would say I do a lot more damage, and I... Groot. Because Kevin likes to play Groot when he plays tank, so he blocks a lot of damage. But because Kevin has played Groot so much, and I think he is queued up in rank as Groot, not only does he block a lot of damage, he also can be one of the higher damage dealers because of how you can, like, cycle through his abilities, basically. So... And it's funny because, like, I think we talked about this the other night when I was in the Discord with the boys, but we were talking about how, like, Rivals is one of the most, like, I guess you could say refreshing games, even though, like I just said, it's basically Overwatch, and it's like, well, I think because there is an Overwatch type of game. I don't know what they call it. Hero shooter? I think that was the classification they gave, or something like that. But I think it's because with Marvel, a lot of people know where these characters come from, their backgrounds and whatnot. So it's a little bit I guess it makes you feel a little bit more like a kid again, where it's like, oh my god, I could be Spider-Man if I really wanted to. Whereas with Overwatch, unless you're like a hardcore Blizzard player, you don't know where any of those characters come from. There's no background to them or anything like that. When they add somebody new, you're just like, who the hell is this? Alright, so that should be all the trainers here in the Dragon's Den. And then we got to just go and answer the question. And then we get the Static Dratini, which does not need to be paired up with anything because we caught the Lunatone. So my thing, because we streamed yesterday this game and we streamed today this game, do I wait to stream this again until Thursday? Yes, because I'm recording tomorrow, Miss Brown. Absolutely. Crap. It pulls me straight into the cutscene, doesn't it? Yep. I'm gonna speed this up because that's gonna take a minute. What are Pokemon to you? They are my friends. What helps you win battles? Strategy. Pockets training. Anybody. Love. Both. You can see that based on my team. We got the strong boys and we got the weaker ones. So I can go back in now and I get the Dratini, right? No. Oh, I probably have to go get the TM first, don't I? Ah-ha-ha. Isn't there a... Oh, I don't have any more repels, do I? Can you even encounter anything in the, like, on the actual ground here? I don't think you can. I think it's just the water. Okay, I kind of hope that our TM from Claire is worth it. Okay, she normally gives you the TM for Dragon Pulse. So, I think out of everybody who can learn that, I think Salamence can learn it for sure. Yanmega, that could have been fun. Would have been another primary bug, but would have been fun to use. Alright, so we'll have some decision making. Because... I mean, you can technically skip battling the Kimono Girls. It's only if you really want to go catch Ho-Oh, which I do. I mean, I kind of feel like I have to, right? I mean, we have a team. We have a team that can handle it, I think. I don't think we're going to get through it without losing anybody, but I definitely think we can handle it. God, not having repels is so tedious and annoying. Okay, I'm thinking outside of Tojo Falls and Mount Mortar. Where else can I go that has, like, waterfalls? In Johto, that is. I think the Cliff Cave is, like, the only other area that would have waterfalls that I can go and explore. And even then, I don't think there's much of anything. Alright, so like I said, this is normally Dragon Pulse, which I'm pretty sure Salamence for sure learns, and T-Tar could potentially learn. That's not worth it. Alright, well, let's go get this Dratini. I hope I did get an escape rope. I hope I did get an escape rope because going through here is a pain without repels. Level 14 Yanmega. Like I said, though, about us having all the stuff that we do in the box, we do have a good amount of backups. And, you know, God forbid anything bad does happen with our team. We have some good replacements. So, I fished here and I got the Lunatone, but I could have gone Yanmega or Gabite. I think I would have preferred Gabite. Ovs. Primary Dragon. We only have one of those. I think we only have one of those anyways. It's in our party right now. Alright, old man. Let me see my Dratini. Now, what does it randomize to? That's the real question. You know what? This actually isn't bad because we do have a Magmarizer. I know that much. And it's a primary fire type. I just want to see if it gets randomized to having extreme speed on its moveset. It does. Which that sucks because he's a bold nature. Which means even if I did want to run a mixed Magmortar, I really can't. And it has speed boost. That'd be great. I would try to find like a TM for Protect, but do I have an escape rope? In these 11 pages of items, do I have an escape rope? I have one. Will it actually take me out? Let's go. Yes. And Alm's gonna call me, right? Alright, let's go ahead and... Well, it's a good thing we did catch the Lunatone, I suppose, because the Magby can't be paired with Chimchar, because they're both fire types. And just like that, after almost 4 hours, I guess I was right on the money when it came to how long the stream was going to go. I thought it would have been shorter because of the Team Rocket stuff, but I guess I did add on a little bit of extra stuff because I wasn't sure if I was going to go battle the trainers south of Blackthorn here in today's stream, or if I was going to do that in the next stream. I'm kind of glad we did. I think it was the smarter thing to do. But we are going to go ahead and put this Magby in the box here. I think, yeah, we put them in here. So the Beedrill there, and then put Salamence and Tyranitar back in our party. All right, our team is looking pretty good. Our team is looking pretty good, especially going into the stream for us up to this point, because of the fact that, like I said, the Komodo girls are classified as important trainers. We know they're going to have a team of 6. I'm pretty sure we made it to, we either beat 2 or 3 of them before we lost the lock the last time we played this game. And obviously, our team when we played the last time was so much worse than what it is now. Because I'm pretty sure we went in with like low level 40s, whereas my entire team here is 45 and up, so... And we'll get a lot of experience, of course, because everything will be fully evolved. We got 30 Pokemon we have to kill there, and that's not even the biggest challenge for the string. Think about that. That's not even the biggest challenge, because we're going to have to fight the Elite Four at the end point of that stream. So I definitely think we'll give ourselves a day to kind of relax a little bit. As much as I like streaming this game, we do need a little bit of relaxation. I also need to make sure that this bad boy is charged for when we do the next stream, because I don't want it to die on me mid-stream, and I have to play at a very awkward angle just so I can get it to charge. But that is going to wrap up today's stream. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure you show your love and support by clicking that like button down below, because we greatly appreciate it. Like 2.5 hours. You guys should be getting a... say the 21st. Oh, ironically enough, we were talking about Marvel Rivals a good amount of the stream. You guys are getting a Marvel Rivals video today. So keep your eyes peeled in that sub box. If you want to make sure that you don't miss out on it, click the bell icon so you don't miss out on today's upload. Outside of that, I just want to say thank you all for watching and supporting. And we will see you guys again for this on Thursday. See you guys then. Peace out.